hot today. Welcome, everybody. This is Ro, and this is my Retirement Savings Challenge Week 19 update. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't uh, been around for any of it, this is Week 19. And to update this challenge, I guess this is a synopsis of what's been going on. Beginning of 2026, I decided to put in $50 a week into a Roth IRA. And my goal is to do this for the next 5 years. And if everything goes well, meaning we average 10% rate of return for the next 5 years, we'll be closer to 19,000 in savings, and that's a good jump start to a retirement, I guess, path. Again, this is where I'm in my 50s, and hopefully you'd be younger than this, in which case you'll have a great long runway. And the whole point of this exercise is just to get started, and hopefully this inspires some of you guys to do it. That way you'll be on your way to a better situation when it's time for you to hang it up. And let's move on to what's been going on for the last week. On Tuesday, May 12th, I deposited $50 into the Schwab Roth IRA, and on the same day, I bought one share of ARCC at a share price of $18.61, and bought a fractional share, $31 worth of a fractional share of Meta at a sales price of $597.22. And on Thursday, I got a little surprise. And when I say little, I mean little. That's like 3 cents. But I got 3 cents of a dividend from Apple. And that's 3 cents that I wasn't even expecting. So thanks, Apple. This is my holdings performance for week 19. Basically, this is what the whole portfolio looks like. We've got Apple at 16.93%, Amazon at $30.27%. ARCC is at 0.44%. In Meta, this is at 0.72%. You got Microsoft at 5.76%, Nvidia at 26.04%, UNH at 34.46%, Visa at 7.58%. You got SCHD at 1.29%, and SCHG at 12.74%. This is, again, a beautiful thing to see everything green, but at the same time, it's not, since a lot of it we're being priced out of adding. So we got to start looking for other deals. But you know what? You can't complain when things are going well. And as of week 19, we've deposited a total of $950. That's $50 per week for 19 weeks. With a portfolio balance of $1,017.83, which represents a 7.14% unrealized gain, or a gain of $67.83, meaning if I were to sell everything today, that's how much I would have made just from investing, just from putting $50 a week at the beginning of the year. So, that's. And I imagine if it was a bigger amount, then it'll be a bigger payoff. But nothing is too small. It could be $10 a week, $20, anything. It's all about building your investing muscles. I guess it's kind of like working out. Once you get rolling into a routine, it's a non-negotiable. It's just what you do. So, final thoughts. there's a saying that says, "Sell in May, then go away." And should we be doing that uh, right now? It could be a good time. Things are on all-time highs. Might be a good time to um, lock in the gains, and then typically people start coming back in August, September to invest again because I guess there's more better things to do than investing during your summer months, and I don't disagree. Just enjoy life and you know stop investing or thinking about money so much. But um, I guess we can't really abandon that because we got to stay consistent. Consistency is the key. If stop, if a marathoner stops running for 3 months, then when they get back, it's not as easy. So, you know, my thinking is just keep doing what I'm doing. Hopefully, I can keep up putting $50 a week, and don't skip a beat. Also, is this a great time to keep riding the AI wave? If you notice, the market, most of everything is either flat or down, except for a few companies that are invested in AI. And is this a good time to do it, or is it too late? That's a question you can ask. You'll have to ask yourself. Do your own research. But for me, I like looking at deals. And um, gotta start looking at the bargain racks to see if there's any good um, stocks, good companies that are undervalued. I believe some of the fintech like SoFi and Visa, they're a little flat or down. Also, look at some restaurant stocks, and also don't disregard the software stocks like Microsoft and Intuit, as well as Adobe. You know, uh, you just gotta look at deals. And that said, let's get this thing going for next week. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my journey of, in, building a retirement nest egg, and hopefully it inspires somebody. And if you like what you're hearing, click the like button. Uh, Comment if you disagree or agree with anything that I'm saying, and subscribe if you want to hear more. All right. So until then, I'll see you next week. Bye.